Well, with Dick Shepard here, a Triumph collector of note, and there were millions, I think it's millions of pounds worth of gear standing here. And
I'd rather not mention money.
Okay.
Don't mention money because it's not right. They're not for sale. So
you're an avid collector, though.
I'm just an avid collector. Yeah.
Do you want to take us through what we see here? I mean, just generally, yeah.
Right. The first bike we've got is the 1937 Brooklands record-breaking bike at 118.02 miles an hour. The next bike to it is the 650 Thunderbird that ran at Montlhéry in 1949, and it was the fastest one round Montlhéry, and it was a 500-mile test to just really see if these bikes were capable of running around the Montlhéry circuit. This bike here is Mike Hailwood and Dan Shorey's T110. It was the first twin ever to win the Thruxton 500-mile race in 1958. Very significant bike because of what we're doing here this weekend with the comeback of Mike Hailwood. Yeah. This bike here is the very first Bonneville, June 1958, and it's a one-off colour. They went into production with the tangerine and pearl grey. Don't know why they didn't like this colour. I think it's a beautiful colour. Yeah. And then this bike here is a very special bike.
This is the main one here.
There was 3 bikes used in the Great Escape film. 2 were built by Bud Eakins, and then this one was built by Ken Heens. And the reason for that was Bud wanted an international 6-day trials bike, because obviously they're built a lot stronger for the jump. And unfortunately, Bud never told Ken it should have been grey. So this one is actually green, and he got the paint from the local army barracks in 1962. And it actually changes colour. Of an evening it will go black, and that's what camouflage paint's like. But it was laying in a farmer's shed for many years, and he left it to his cowman. So yeah, it was a great find when we found it.
You spent a lot of time putting this one back.
We spent a lot of time rebuilding this bike. It was in a hell of a state, you know. But it's normally based at the Triumph factory in Hinckley. It's the centre display there, and yeah, very pleased to own it.
Beautiful history, that.
The next bike is the first Triumph ever to win a British Championship for Triumphs. 2008, Glenn Richards won the British Supersport Series. Since 1902, they'd won a lot of races, but never a complete British Championship. And the bike next to that is a Speed Triple, and this was the bike ridden in the latest film called Hitman's Bodyguard. And it was technically ridden by Ryan Reynolds, but it wasn't. It was a stuntman that done it. And if you watch the film, the last stunt they do, they jumped over a humpback bridge, and they were going quite quick, and they completely wrecked the bike, you know. But the film's a brilliant film, and obviously Triumph supply a lot of bikes for films. And then the very far bike is the latest Triumph Thruxton. This was originally designed from John Hartle's 67 TT winning bike. We worked with the factory for 18 months on the project, and Steve Parrish will be riding this on the Monday in the parade.
Are you sure it's a good idea?
Absolutely, yeah, because 2 years ago...
What's track record like?
2 years ago we were over here, and the sister bike to this, he lapped the island from a standing start at 109 mile an hour, and that's just with an absolutely standard 1200 Thruxton.
Not bad for a classic man, is it?
It's not bad for an old geezer.
Yeah, well, that's it.